Imagine that it's about 2 years from now, and you're interviewing a candidate, Sam, for a software engineering role. Their CV is impressive, and they're clearly keen on joining your company and have a handle on the latest news. All good. But then you get into a conversation about how they've achieved what they've achieved and how they know what they know, and you have some questions. In previous interviews, you've used things like certifications, technical conversations with potential peers, or practical tests, like, here's a problem, code a solution, please, before their response gets heavily criticised by someone who's seen that problem already. None of this was faultless. Like any interview, you're only getting a short and often myopic perspective, but it gave you something to go on. Candidate has passed some exams, seems to be able to talk tech, and knows how to open an IDE to get some code written. Bingo! But what's different now? Let's leave Sam for a moment and let me tell you about a driving challenge. Me and my trusty sat-nav have been pitched against a London black cab, attempting to traverse the city of London via several set waypoints. Flag goes down and I'm off. Leaving Cab Road outside Waterloo, my first target is Buckingham Palace. No problem. The black cab has already left, but my sat-nav has now worked out the quickest route, and fairly soon I've arrived. Next, it's off to the Science Museum, and while I've probably just got a fine for stopping on a red route to reprogram the sat-nav, I'm moving, and before long, I'm on Exhibition Road trying to work out where the entrance is. I'm sure I've been here before, and the sat-nav says I've arrived, but I'm pretty sure that's the university. 10 minutes later, and much of it in reverse gear, I'm off to the next stop, Notting Hill and the Portobello Road Market. Sat-nav set, no fines this time, and I'm roaring. Except it's Sunday, and the Portobello Road is part closed, so I've got stuck trying to reroute around it. And so it went on, and I wasn't halfway around before the cabbie was already tucking into some breakfast back at Waterloo. If my point wasn't obvious, having the tool, in this case the sat-nav, worked, but wasn't much against actual knowledge. Fair enough, I can't juggle as well as a professional juggler, nor can I weld as well as a welder, so it was a good attempt. But I suppose if I had to do it again without the sat-nav, I'd be literally lost. And that's a serious point. We already know that search engines have negative effects on memory, and GPS has impact on spatial memory and knowledge acquisition. Attempt to go somewhere that you've always used a sat-nav for, and it's likely that you won't remember how to get there. Back to Sam. In Sam's previous role, the organisation mandated the use of AI for code assistance to make engineers like Sam more efficient, or some such. So Sam has effectively been pair programming, occasionally vibing, with another organisation's AI capability for the last 2 years. Now in the interview, you're trying to work out whether you're employing a talented, successful engineer or an engineer who was successful, at least in part, because of that previous AI environment, and therefore what that means for you. What would you actually be hiring? How would you onboard them? How transferable is what Sam knows? This is of course fictitious, but in studies, AI use is starting to demonstrate a new accumulation of cognitive debt, just like the sat-nav impacts our spatial knowledge acquisition. So as you adopt AI capabilities, and across any role, not just in software engineering, how do you safeguard the human expertise that you have while exploiting the advances of AI?